All right, thanks, Matt. It is Tuesday morning time once again for our status check with the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office. Joining us this morning, Gallatin County Sheriff Brian Gootkin. First off, since we get firsthand knowledge from you making the trip in, how's the interstate between Three Forks and Bozeman?
Oh, the roads are good. They've been on them all night. I mean, they're slick, definitely. So go slow, give yourself some extra time. But it's not too bad. It's not as bad as it was last night. That's for sure.
Well, and the thing that's happening, Matt was showing those numbers, when you start talking about 10, 15 below zero, folks going out getting Christmas trees, those kind of things, something happens, it can turn dangerous in a hurry. I would think you folks would be really having people take care of themselves if they're going to be heading out into the backcountry or even out on the highways this time of year.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where it's the basics. People forget until you have your first really cold snap in the snow. And that's what's happening now. So you give yourself extra time, extra clothes, make sure other people know where you're going. If you're going to be going for, people might say, well, I'm just going for a short hike. With as cold as it is, you never know what's going to happen. So just make sure that people know where you're at and just be extra careful.
You mentioned the roads last night. You had a chance to travel between here and West Yellowstone down through the canyon. That road can be treacherous even on a slow day.
Sure can.
But some of the traffic that you had a chance to witness down through there, folks just not using their head.
No, I mean, we were up there for search and rescue dinner, and go figure they picked that night,
Right.
But it was great because we had all the volunteers and they're fantastic and they're going to start kicking it into high gear now with the weather the way it is. But even, JJ, our lieutenant, was giving me a ride home. We drove together and we're on our way back up through the canyon and there's tractor trailers everywhere, literally off the road, jackknifed. And we have two tractor trailers in front of us. Next thing you know, I look up and we've got headlights behind us and we have a pickup truck that flies by us. We're in a marked vehicle and they fly by us and the trucks in front of us. So, I mean, it's just there's knuckleheads out there, so just please be careful, drive safe, drive slow. I was telling JJ, it will reflect poorly on your evaluation if you kill the sheriff. So drive slowly, please.
That's never a good idea.
Yeah.
Just common sense, and that really would save you folks a lot of grief and a lot of having to be out in this weather yourself if folks just took their head with them and didn't rush.
Exactly. I mean, why rush? Why are you in a hurry? I mean, what's there is going to be there, and we tell our patrol deputies the same thing. In this type of weather, even though we have lights, it doesn't make a difference. You still have to get there safely to be able to do what you need to do. It doesn't make a difference whether you're a civilian or law enforcement. Just take your time, go easy.
And some advice before we sign off for reporters covering live shots at the major intersections?
Yeah, Adam, if you could do me a favor, please stay out of the road so I don't have to give you a ticket. So
there you go. Sheriff Brian Gootkin joining us for our status check. Thank you for coming in, Sheriff. We appreciate it.
You bet.
Take your time to get to work.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. More news coming up right after this.